Hey everyone, my name is Rain. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I will be cash stuffing a total of $2,010 for my fourth paycheck of September. It is a little bit more than usual just because I did take a little bit of overtime. And also this is my second video of today because I am trying to pre-film, that way I can have some video for you guys just because next week is going to be busy for me. But let's go ahead and start stuffing. Let us start with my purple binder. Starting with vacation, it will be receiving $50. So that's one single 50. And again, I really have no idea what my parents would want to do this December. So I'm just stuffing this up until we have a definitive plan as to what we are doing for this December, because it is my boyfriend and my sister's graduation. But vacation now has 1,000, 100, 250, 350, 70, 90, 310, 410, 430, 35, 40, 45, 50. So 1,450. That was a rough count. I'm sorry. Okay, education is getting skipped and we are going to go on clothes, which is receiving $10. And I have to update my wardrobe. I keep saying this, but I never go to the mall, and I actually don't like online shopping just because I always get the wrong size. I would rather go physically, but clothes now has 100, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and $200. Yay! Hopefully that's enough, but if anything else, I can just pull out money from my day envelope. Skincare is receiving $10, and I still have to buy a lash serum, which I have no idea what I'm going to buy. But skincare now has 120, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and 80, so 180. Do you guys have any plans for this weekend? I am working as usual. Wedding is receiving a 10. But we are going to like bowling. I have been so addicting with bowling ever since me and my boyfriend went, or fiance went. Wedding has 500, 610, 20, 30, 40, so 640. And now I basically dragged like my whole crew, like my workmates, to go bowling today. Wishlist is getting skipped. Manifest is receiving $20. So Manifest now has 120, 40, 60, 80, 90, and $200 in Manifest, which I have to unstuff quite a bit because I bought some stuff for my new business. And I will also be showcasing you guys what are my new designs that are upcoming and to my Etsy listing. YouTube family is getting skipped, and stationery is receiving $10. So now it has 30, and I definitely have to bulk this up a bit more because I plan to do a full setup for my next 2026 setup. Rainy day is receiving $30, so we are using this tracker from Callista over at Cloudymoney. Okay, so let's go ahead and mark to the $15 icon, so that makes it 30. My hearts are so horrible. So that's 20 and a 10. And I definitely have to do a cash condensing really soon because all of my envelopes are getting a little bit too thick to my liking. But rainy day now has 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110, 25, so 125 in rainy day. And that's basically it for my purple binder. On to my favorite binder, my high priority binder. And also, if you guys are interested in these charms, go ahead and check out Budgtezwithlizz. She has a lot of options and they are always so cute. But there goes the AC. I'm sorry, guys. Health is receiving $20. So that's one single 20. So Health now has 500, 600, 750, 70, 90, 810, 820, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 920. That was like a straight 20. But yeah, 920 in Health and $80 more, and we are fully funding this envelope for this year. Dental has $1,400 in my savings account, $600 in my dental place. First Home is receiving $300. So 1, 2, and 300. So now First Home has 10,000, 15,000 in the bank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Another 1,000, so 16,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And another 1,000. So we have 17,000 in First Home. That is so exciting. I love this so much for us. So 3,000 more, and I will be reaching my goal for this year, which is 20,000. earnest deposit is receiving $600. So yeah, I've been tackling this quite a bit more because I know earnest deposit has to be at least 5 to 10% of your desired home, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, $600. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600. Perfect. So now earnest deposit has 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1,800 in earnest deposit. And I think my goal is about 10,000, but I have no idea. I don't think I'm going to be reaching that anytime soon. Personal savings is receiving $15, so that's one single 10 and 1 5. And let me go ahead and mark this tracker from Espresso Designs. So we put in 15, so I'm going to mark one of these icons, which is worth $15. And we have 1 and 2 left, and we can officially complete this tracker. But now personal savings has 1,000, 2,000, 100, 200, 350, 70, 90, 410, 430, 50, 70, 95, 10, 30, 50, 70, 80, 90, 600, 5, and 10. So 2,610 for personal savings. I feel like I have to invest into Roth IRA. I do have a 403B for my retirement, but investing into your retirement is really not wrong because all of my money are sitting in my high yield savings account, but I don't know. Should I invest in the Roth IRA? Emergency fund is receiving 25, so let's go ahead and mark this 20 and this 5. So that's $15, one single, no wait, $20. 25. I talk too much and now I'm like confused and everything, but emergency fund now has 1,000, 2,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, 600, 20, 45, 50. So 2,650 in emergency fund. Car maintenance is receiving a 10, and I'm just prepping for when I have to do an oil change, maybe like pretty soon actually. But car maintenance has 120, 40, 60, 80, 90, 210, 20, 30. So 230 for car maintenance. And next one's going to be my car emergency fund, and it's just receiving a single $5. So now car emergency has 500, 20, 30, 40, 5, 50. So 550 in car emergency. 1 month ahead is receiving $50 as well. So let me put a single 50 right here. So now 1 month ahead has 1,000, 2,000, 100, 200, 300, 450, 550, 70, 90, 610, 630, 50, 60, 75. So 2,675. I feel like that is wrong. You know, actually, sorry guys, it's actually getting 25. I'm like looking over my tracker sheet next to me and it says 25, not 50, so that's my bad. So let me go ahead and give it one more count. It has 1,000, 2,000, 100, 200, 300, 450, 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, 600, 20, 30, 40, 50. So 2,650, and that is it for my blue binder, which is leaning because of how thick the envelopes are now. But yeah, I definitely need to do a cash condensing really soon, which is very, very exciting. But I have to reallocate my completed savings challenges because we are completing quite a bit today. Speaking of savings challenges, let's go ahead and move on to my savings challenges. So we have completed this Pochaco savings from Katie over at the Fancy Dollar. Moving on to this Cloudy Bear from Calista over at Cloudymoney. We are putting $100 worth, but let me just go ahead and calculate which exact icons are we doing. I'm pretty sure it's the rest of the icons here, but we're adding 17, 18, 15, 24, and 25, which is a total of $99, but I do not like carrying ones, so we are going to do $100 bill in there, and let me go ahead and mark this as well. Okay, so let's give it a count. Now this Cloudy Bear from Calista has $100, $250, $310, and according to this, I'm supposed to have 305 total saved. However, I do like rounding up, so my total is always more than what should be in here. So that's completed. Next one, this cocktail menu from bethehappyturtle or Chelsea is receiving 35, and I think it's just this 18 and 15 left, so that's $33. But again, I don't have ones, so we are rounding it up. So that's 20, 30, and I want crispier 5 if possible. So 20, 35, and I want a different 20. Why can't they just give us better bills? Okay, so now this cocktail menu has 50, 60, whoops. Let's recount. 50, 70, 80, 90, $105. That is exciting. Next one is going to be this Snackaholic and Proud from ChelsAmelia. It will be receiving $10. It is $6 down here, but I like rounding up like always, so that's one single 10. So now, according to this, I'm supposed to save $65, but again, I do round up, so now it has 20, 40, 60, and $70. Okay, moving on to the last savings challenge. This mystery fall from Budget with Maddie is receiving, well, 14 and 7 is 21, but again, we are rounding up to 25. And I'm not even going to scratch this off because I don't have any penny or any coins nearby. So let's just go ahead and give it a quick count. So in total, I should have saved $75, but we have 20, 40, 60, 70, and $80. And that is it for my savings challenge, which we completed 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 savings challenges, which I will be reallocating pretty soon. Let's move on to my black binder, which has my allowance and bills. So groceries is receiving $100, but don't be fooled. Most of these things are full because I haven't done my cash unstuffing. I usually like to do like a monthly unstuffing, but $100, I did it with one single 50, 2 20s, and a 10. So that is 50, 70, 90, $100. So let's go ahead and add this all up and give it a final count. So now grocery has 51, 50, 70, 90, 210, 30, 50, 70, 90, 310, 20, 30, 40, and 50. So 350. I know I have to like unstuff like 200 of this, to be honest with you. We are not stuffing gas because it has 180 there. Spending is getting a 10. So now spending has 10, 20, 30, 40, 55. So 55 in spending. Eating out is receiving $50. So that's the final 50. Actually, one more 50. So now eating out has 51, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 10, 25. 51, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 210, 25. So 225 for eating out. Moving on to buffer. No, actually, rent. It will be receiving $100. So we are fully funding this for this month. So rent has 100, 200, 300, 450, and that is my monthly rent. Utilities is receiving $80. So that's one single 50. 70 and 80. So let's give that a count. 51, 50, 70, 90, 210, and 20. So 220 in utilities. Moving on to phone bill, which is receiving 25. So that's 20 and a 5. So phone bill now has 50, 70, 95, $100. And my phone bill is usually $50 per month. So technically I am 1 month ahead for my phone bill. Car loan is receiving $100 in placeholder. So now Carlon has 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600 in the bank. And next one is car insurance, which is receiving another 100, and this is for my 6-month premium. Car insurance now has 500, 600, and $700. And my 6-month premium is usually about $1,000, but I do like to earn like $1,200 because it's extra. I usually just put it in my car emergency fund or my car maintenance. Gym membership is receiving $5. And honestly, I have no idea why I'm stuffing this because we haven't went to the gym for like 2 months now. But anyways, gym membership has 10, 15, 25. So $25 in gym membership, and we have completed my black binder. And the last binder we are stuffing is my future home. Okay, so we are skipping into inspection, which is receiving $10. So now it has 10, 20, 30, wait, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, $70 in inspection. And moving on to appliances, which is receiving 20. So now it has 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, $100. And lastly, we are putting $10 into internet. So now internet has 10, 20, 30, $40. And I think that is it for this binder, which was pretty quick. On to the last binder, we are stuffing my family and loved ones binder. So we are skipping into my day, which is receiving $10. So now my day has 100, 200, 300, 400, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 510. And I love that for me because that means I will be splurging for my birthday, which is November. Headache, my sister, is also receiving 10. And my goal is, her birthday is also November. But okay, so Headache now has 150, 70, 80, 90, 200. And the goal is 250. However, I have no idea what to get her. I'm like really bad at gifting, but let's go ahead and skip into family. But yeah, if you guys have any like suggestions what to get her, please let me know. She's like 27, I think. So what would someone who's 27 want? I know she likes makeup, but family's getting 10. So family now has 100, 200, 350, 70, 80, 90, 410 in family. Next one's going to be fur babies, which they will be receiving 10. So now they have 20, 40, 50, and $60. And I definitely have to stuff this a bit more. Next one's going to be anniversary, which is receiving 20. And let's go ahead and mark this tracker. So I'm going to mark this whole row, which should be $20. 3 plus 7 is 10, 13, and 20. So 3, 10, 13, 20. So now anniversary has 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, and 80. So 380, and I believe we only have $25 more to stuff, and we are fully funding this anniversary envelope. Christmas is receiving $30, so that's the last bills. And this tracker, the tray. Okay, so now Christmas has 550, 600, 20, 40, 60, 80, 720, 30, 45, and 50. So 750, I think I will be stuffing. Actually, let's just make it 1,000, and we are fully funding that envelope as well. But that is basically it for my pink binder. So that is basically it for my cash stuffing. If you guys enjoyed, please like, comment, and subscribe. But if you guys are here and are curious as to what I will be adding on the shop, let me go ahead and fix up a little bit and let me show you what exciting things are coming into my shop. Okay, so for the Just a Girl series, you guys already know that I have 3 original trackers. So we have Who Budgets, I'm Just a Girl, and Who Lifts. And I added Just a Girl Who Reads because that was a popular suggestions from other people. And I also love reading, so this is perfect for me. So that is it for the Just a Girl series. Moving on to the vending machines. These things are my original. So we have the soda, with soda with the matching savings challenge, my pastries, which everyone loves, and my snackies, which is the second one that's loved after pastries for this series. I'm also adding an ice cream savings challenge, so here she is. So I went for the purple theme, but the envelope has all of the packaging, and of course here is the vending machine. And I honestly don't know how much you save. Honestly, I don't like putting the total in, so be surprised. Alright, so let's move on to everyone's favorite. So these are my original Sanrio menu savings challenge that everyone loves. We have Hello Kitty. Here she is. Next one is Cinnamon Rolls Cafe. Here she is, which is so cute. And next one is Kuromi Snack Shack. This one's also favorited, by the way. Okay, so I had to add my Melody because we have all the girlies over here. She's the only one who is missing, but here she is. Isn't it so cute? So it is all pink. Her theme is a dessert shop, so we have the specials, must-try, desserts, bobas. So here she is with the matching envelope. Isn't it so cute? And of course, we can't forget about the males. So we have Pochaco, Keropi, Pompomporine, and Batsmaru. But let's go ahead and start with Pochaco. His theme is Italian restaurant. So here is the envelope, and here is the matching tracker. And isn't it so cute, guys? I went for like the minimalistic look for the boys, but here's Pochaco. Keropi is of course the Japanese kitchen or Japanese theme. So that's the envelope, and here is the tracker. Isn't it so cute? I love it so much. It's so adorable. It's like the same layout as Pochaco, but here he is. It's so freaking adorable. I love it so much. I love Keropi, so. Alrighty, and next one is going to be Pompomporine Traditional American Diner. And here is the envelope, and here is the matching tracker, which I am so proud of. It looks so adorable. But yeah, here it is. It looks so cute and retro. Let me put it right here. And lastly, Batsmaru, or I named it Bats Bites, but his theme is like an Asian American fusion. And of course, he's a bad boy, so it's all dark theme. But I put like little funny comments there, such as starter, small trouble, mains, big trouble, dessert, sweet but snarky, and drinks, sip at your own risk. But yeah, here he is. And here is the matching tracker. And I think that is pretty much it for the savings tracker. I was thinking of also selling like some dashboards, but I'm still debating on that. But hopefully you guys enjoyed, and definitely look forward on my release or my listing really soon. I will probably be listing this towards the end of September, or maybe next week, or maybe it might have been released already. But yeah, that is basically it for this release. I'm still currently working on like Halloween theme, fall theme, like Sanrio savings challenges. I am running out of ideas, to be honest with you guys, but if you guys have any opinions or any advice or any suggestion as to what I should be working on next, please let me know. And I really do appreciate everyone's input. But that is basically it for this video. If you guys liked it, please give me a like, comment, and subscribe. And hopefully I will see you guys next video. Bye!